trying to open this coconut oil here. Hope it opens. My strength. Oh, finally. I got weird crusty lips. I need to get rid of it. Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing great and I hope that you're all staying safe during this corona global crisis. I am generally feeling a lot better than I was this past couple of days, me just losing it, crying and sort of wondering why me. I guess I'm gradually coming to terms with my current situation, but I believe that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, so I'm feeling a lot better about the whole diagnosis. And I do have a lot of support from my friends and my family members and even strangers that I come across. For example, during the chemotherapy session, I met 3 beautiful ladies. They were really sweet and we just shared a bit of our stories and how we found out and stuff, and it made me realize that I'm not going through this alone and I've got a support group. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about or discuss what I've been feeling so far, the symptoms or should I say side effects kind of thing. If somehow, somewhere along the way I'm able to help someone, then that would mean the world to me as well. But yeah, today is day 6 after my first chemotherapy session, and I just wanted to record this to have an insight or sort of have an overall view of how I am feeling, maybe on a weekly basis. Doctors do say that the very first couple of side effects are usually nausea and vomiting in the first day or 2 for most people, but others do not experience that. But then again, chemotherapy and the drugs that you're being pumped with act differently in different bodies, of course. In the first 2-3 days, I did not experience any nausea or vomiting. My body was literally the same way it was just before I went in for my session. I think on the 4th day in the evening, I vomited. And it wasn't like a major kind of vomiting because it only lasted like 2 minutes kind of thing. I don't know, less than a minute, whatever. And I felt better afterwards. And since then, today is Monday, I haven't felt like vomiting or I haven't felt sick. I haven't felt, my doctors told me to keep a note of my temperature. And I have started to realize that my body temperature is sort of like ranging between ±37 Celsius on a daily basis, and I usually measure my temperature in the morning, the moment I wake up, then in the afternoon, and in the evening round about 6 o'clock, just to have like a mean average of what my temperature is during the day, but it's never surpassed 37.5 Celsius, so that is good. They did mention that if for any reason it touched on 38 degrees, then I would have to be rushed to the emergency hospital because my body is fighting whatever infection that I might be fighting through the indication of my fever. if that makes sense. Sorry if you guys are confused about what I'm saying, but if for any reason my temperature goes to 38 degrees, then that's an emergency, and I've got to get myself to an emergency department ASAP. The third thing that I've also noticed is the fact that I do have itchy skin. This itchy skin sort of started maybe, let's say, on the second day, third day. As soon as my scalp hurts and it's itchy, once I try scratching my scalp just to ease the itch, then it turns to hurt, and I'm trying as much as possible just to use my finger pads to sort of like massage where my scalp might be itchy so I don't hurt even further. Apparently I am to expect that my hair will start falling out in a week's time, roughly, because apparently it takes 14 days before the hair starts to fall out. I'm trying to get myself mentally prepared for that already. I'm not too sure how strong I am for that yet, but I guess that's why I braided my hair like this, so that I can sort of still look good and feel good with my hair as it is before it starts falling out. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I just wanted to braid my hair because I love braiding my hair, and I don't want to see my hair falling out in huge clumps. I want to see my hair braided as it is and beautiful as it is before the treatment takes over. I'm also experiencing general fatigue, muscle pain, and bone pain, tingling sometimes, shooting pain sometimes, and this sort of like leads to general tiredness as well. And I guess this is to do with the drug that my doctor gave me in suppressing my ovarian functions, in order for my ovaries not to produce any hormones. When I walk for a bit, I do breathe quite heavily, so I've got to take my time basically in doing everything and not rush through it, because my whole body is trying to recover all at the same time. Fast growing cells are dying, so of course my body is on overdrive. I do have sore lips, and I think I've also got like a sore in my mouth. This is to do with the skin cells, of course, and it's going to be the same for my intestines as well, because of course the cells in your intestines, like the cells multiply quite quickly. Due to the fact that I do have like muscle pain and bone pain sometimes with these shooting, tingling pains, these actually affect me in the night because I can't sleep comfortably. I'm literally always turning and tossing and trying to like find the best position and it just never happens. My body is still trying to get used to the whole idea of chemotherapy and the hormonal drug that I'm using to suppress my ovary functionings. Aside from that, I guess I'm doing fine. I'm doing better than I actually imagined. Listen, I'm really happy with my progress so far. I really can't complain. I'm gradually losing my appetite as well. Before I started chemotherapy, when I want to eat, I eat everything I want to eat and I'm excited to eat. And as soon as the food is right in front of me, I lose my appetite. When I put the food in my mouth, I can't taste the food really. It's like there's a film over my tongue that is blocking my senses from tasting the food I'm actually eating. So of course I'm eating the food, I'm not really enjoying it because I can't taste it, and before I know it, I've got a stuffed belly, right? And this is where it gets crazy. My brain is still telling me that I'm hungry, my belly is full, and I still feel like eating something because my taste buds haven't experienced the excitement of the food in my mouth. I don't even know if that makes sense at all. It's crazy. It's mind-boggling. Something like that has never, ever, ever, ever in my entire life happened to me, whereby I'm full, my brain is saying you're hungry, I want to eat, but I can't eat because I'm full. And even if I eat, I can't taste it. So my brain is just sending whatever weird signals that there is. I guess that's it for week 1 of chemotherapy. So if you guys do have any questions, comments, opinions, suggestions, if you guys are going through the same situation, let me know how you're going about in sort of resolving or coming to terms with being diagnosed with cancer, or how you relieved certain side effects of chemotherapy. I would really love to hear from you guys, and I hope that we can help each other out. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'm wishing you all a wonderful day. Bye!